Assalamu alaikum. Hello everybody, it's me, your host, Mohammed, and today with skill 21 of Toefl Pbt structures. Skill 21. Make verbs agree after expressions of quantity. A particular agreement problem occurs when the subject is an expression of quantity such as all, almost, some, followed by the preposition of. In this situation, the subject all, most, or some can be singular or plural depending on what follows the preposition of. For example, all of the book was interesting. That's singular because the book is singular. All of the books were interesting. It's plural because books is plural. All of the information was interesting. Information is uncountable. That's why it's singular. That's why the verb is singular. In the first example, the subject all refers to a singular noun book, so the correct verb is therefore the singular verb was. In the second example, the subject all refers to the plural noun books, so the correct verb is plural verb were. In the third example, the subject all refers to the uncountable noun information, so the correct verb is therefore the singular verb was. The following chart outlines the key information that you should understand about subject-verb agreement after expressions of quantity. Subject-verb agreement after expressions of quantity. All, most, some, half of the object. The object determines the verb here. When an expression of quantity is the subject, the verb agrees with the object. Let's go to the exercise. Exercise 21. Each of the following sentences has quantity expression as the subject. Underline the subjects once and the verbs twice. Circle the object that the verbs agree with. Then indicate if the sentences are correct C or incorrect I. 1, 2 are solved. Take 3. All of the students in the class told by Professor Roberts is required to turn in their terms papers next Monday. All of the students, expressions of quantity, students is the object. In the class told prepositional phrase by Professor Roberts, prepositional phrase is required. That's the verb. This required should match with this object of the quantity expression. So it doesn't match. All the students are required. 3 is incorrect. 4. Half of the food that we are serving to the guests are still in the refrigerator. Half of the food is quantity expression. Food is the object and it's singular. That is a connector. We are serving. We here is the subject and are serving is another verb. To the guests is prepositional phrase. Are. Are is the verb of food. So it should be is because food is uncountable. So this sentence 4 is incorrect. 5. We believe that some of the time of the employees is going to be devoted to quality control. We subject believe is the verb, that connector, some of the time, this is quantity expression, time is the object of the employees, this is prepositional phrase, is going, this is the verb for the object time. And the match is a singular, time is singular, so the match 5 is correct. 6. All of the witnesses in the jury trial, which lasted more than 2 weeks, have indicated that they believe that the defendant was guilty. All of the witnesses, expressions of quantity, witnesses, this is the object in the jury trial, this is the prepositional phrase, which is a connector and subject, lasted is the verb, more than 2 weeks, have indicated. Have indicated is the verb and it's plural for the subject witnesses. Its subject is witnesses here. Although witness is the object of the quantifier, but it's a subject for have indicated. So the sentence is correct. 7. She didn't know where most of the people in the room was from. She, a subject, didn't know is the verb, where is the connector, most of the people, quantity expression, and this is people is the object. In the room, prepositional phrase, was is the verb of the word people and they don't match. People is plural and was is singular. 7 is incorrect. 8. In spite of what was decided at the meeting, half of the procedures wasn't changed. In spite of, this is prepositional phrase, what is a connector, was is a verb, that was decided is the verb, at the meeting, prepositional phrase, half of the procedures, this is expressions of quantity, procedures is the object, wasn't changed, this is the verb of procedures, and they don't match. Procedures, as you can see, is plural, was is singular, they don't match. 8 is incorrect. 9. I was sure that all of the questions on the test were correct. I subject, was verb, that connector. All of the questions quantity expression, and questions is the object. On the test, this is prepositional phrase, where is the verb of the object questions. As you can see, the match where is plural, questions there is plural, the match it's correct. 10. Most of the trouble that the employees discussed at the series of meeting was resolved within a few weeks. Most of the trouble, this is expression of quantity, trouble is singular, that connector, the employees subject discussed verb at the series, prepositional phrase of the meeting, prepositional phrase, was resolved. This is the verb of the object trouble, and the match singular, singular, and 10 is correct. I hope you understood how to analyze the expressions of quantity and its verb. I hope you found it easy. Keep practicing until you get a good grasp of answering that skill. Take care of yourselves until I see you in another skill. Goodbye.